Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I welcome you all to my class. I hope all of you are well and fine. Dear students, today we are going to start our new lesson, Industry in Pakistan, chapter number 11. Okay, students, open page number 47. First, we will talk about exports and imports. What are exports? Exports are the goods or products which a country sells to other countries. What are imports? Imports are the goods or products which a country buys from other countries. Students, on the same page, here is given a diagram which is about the balance of payments. This picture clearly shows that when a country spends more money on imports, its savings are decreased. On the other hand, if a country's exports are more than imports, that country will enjoy prosperity, means that country will be rich, wealthy and well off. What is a balance of payments? Balance of payments means a record of all funds going in and out of a country. As you know that Pakistan is an agricultural country. Here are given some of the exports of Pakistan like cotton, leather goods, sports equipments, carpets, surgical instruments, rice, fish, nylon and artificial silk. Students, on page number 48, there are given some of the imports of Pakistan, which are machinery, oil and chemicals, electrical appliances, transport equipments. Here you can see a chart which shows the comparison between some of Pakistan's industries in 1964 and 2007 in millions of tons. In 1964, the production of cement was 1.6 million tons and in 2007 it increased to 22 million tons. The production of chemicals was 64 million tons in 1964 and in 2007 it increased to 400 million tons. The production of bicycles was 98,000 in 1964 and in 2007 it increased to 4,68,000. The production of fertilizer was 0.164 million tons in 1964 and it increased to 2.74 million tons in 2007. The production of iron and steel was nil in 1964 and 2007 it was 387 million tons. The production of electricity in 1964 was 700 megawatt and in 2007 it increased to 98,354 megawatt. The most important manufacturing industry of Pakistan is cotton textiles. Half of the country's industrial workers are employed in it, and 40% of all exports are cotton products, including clothing, tents, canvas, cloth, raw cotton, and yarn. Cotton is growing mainly in the Punjab and Sindh. Students, on page 49, you can see the stages of cotton processing. When the cotton balls are harvested, they go through these process. This is a gin machine. The seeds are removed from the threads in a machine called a gin. The seeds are then crushed to get their oil for cooking. The waste that is left behind is fed to animals. The tangled cotton threads then go to a carding machine where spinning combs straighten out the threads. Next, the combed cotton threads are then put into a drawing machine which turns them into soft length of untwisted cotton, rather like cotton wool and about the size of a pencil. These are put through a spinning machine which twists the fibers together to make yarn or thread. The yarn can then be made into rolls of cloth, towels, sheets, or canvas on a weaving machine or can be exported for other countries to use. Here you can see the diagram of the stages of cotton processing. Students, cotton is produced all over Pakistan, but the main centers are at Karachi, by far the largest, Hyderabad, and Faisalabad. Many other smaller towns produce cotton cloth and clothing for the area around them. Students, our next topic is chemicals. Chemicals are very important in the modern world. They can be used for anything from medicine to toiletries, such as shampoos and creams, to more powerful and dangerous substances such as sulfuric acid and caustic soda used in industry. Pakistan has large amounts of fairly simple minerals which can be turned into many different chemicals for use in industry and agriculture. Salt. Salt from the salt range, for example, is the raw material for caustic soda and soda ash, which are essential in many industries, including leather and textiles. The next, gypsum. Gypsum, a very soft white rock laid down under the sea millions of years ago, is ground to fine powder and used in the paint, rubber, paper, and fertilizer industries. It is especially important for making plaster for the walls and ceilings of houses. There is gypsum in the page you are looking at right now. It helps to make the paper white and opaque. The next mineral is sulfur. Sulfur is the base for many industrial processes such as oil refining, paints, fertilizers, dyes, and explosives. Limestones. Limestone is the most common rock in Pakistan. It is found in the Salt Range, the Potwar Plateau, the Margala Hills, and much of Balochistan. Limestone is the main raw material for making cement and therefore very important. Cement is vital for building and construction. Canals are also lined with concrete to prevent loss of water that soaks into the soil. Powdered limestone is also used as a fertilizer. Students, that was our today's lesson, and rest of the topics we will discuss in our next class, inshallah. After that, I'm going to give you a homework. You have to draw and label stages of cotton processing from page 49. You can share this homework in your WhatsApp class group. Okay, students, take care of yourself and Allah Hafiz.